First Quantum coming into Rio Tinto's La Granja. I mean, La Granja has been on standstill for the longest time. In fact, I mean, Rio Tinto is not going. Sorry, First Quantum is not going to be spending too much money over the next couple of years because of of the stuff that needs to be done. But I mean, the Peruvian government always puts out this list of 10, 15 projects that are in the pipeline. La Granja is always there. Okay, yeah. It's been there forever, and it'll continue to be there forever. I mean, of those 10, 15, maybe I could name 3. And maybe that's the subject for another podcast. Okay, maybe I could talk about 3 that I think are going to see the light of the day, ever. Okay, yeah. So I understand that maybe for First Quantum it's about pipeline, and they want to access tier 1 assets, and at least the analyst reviews that I've seen on the deal are quite optimistic, but. I don't know how many people in Peru really believe that La Granja is going to ever get developed, to be honest. I mean, I think developing a project of that size in Peru today, with what Peru is going through and has been going through, I find it very difficult to believe that a project of that magnitude and that kind of history will actually see the light of day.
In the case of La Granja, I think at least what you read in the media and sort of inferred from some of the comments, it's Rio Tinto kind of trying to walk away, we can walk away a little bit so someone else can take the brunt of whatever happens. And they even say it's a complex deal, like not a complex deal, it's a complex asset or something like that. So they're obviously recognizing this is we're not sure if this is ever going to be a mine, which the reality is there's so many copper mines that we're not sure if they ever going to become a mine. Even the US has a bunch of those, and then First Quantum is trying to, they've grown a lot since in the last decade, they've grown quite a bit. Years ago, they bought a big copper asset in Salta, one that we worked for a bit. My dad worked even more years before, Takataka. So they have a really nice group of assets, and they're trying to grow. And I think for them is a way to step up, another step up, at least in resources. But obviously, the deal includes, if they get to, part of the deal is they have to do a feasibility study. So, and that's going to cost, over $500 million. So I think it's the move is Rio Tinto wants to sort of the risks and sort of, they have their hands full with Mongolia in the latest acquisition, the turquoise. Yeah. So I think that's kind of how I see it, at least. Thanks for listening. Before you go, here's another related video you may like to watch next. Until next time.